you. Okay, welcome. Hello, hello. My name is Erin. I am one of the partners hosting this, and I know it says Jess Dukes on my screen, and that is actually my coach. She is letting us use her webinar Zoom link tonight, so that's why it says the wrong name here on the recording. But my name is Erin. And I wanted to kick off this call by introducing myself and just telling you a little bit more about what brought me here. And then I will hand it over to Hallie so she can do that too. So I am a mom of three. And my husband and I moved to Iowa about 5 years ago, just a little bit before we had my youngest son. And my whole life, I had kind of struggled with how I felt in my skin, just kind of always feeling overweight, needing to lose a little bit of weight, never feeling confident. And after I had our youngest son in September of 2019, I felt the worst I'd ever felt. And there was just something about that third baby, that third C-section. I don't know, but I was very uncomfortable in my skin. And over the years, I had tried so many different things. I had tried gyms. I had tried at-home workouts before, all kinds of different diets, nutrition programs, the things where they deliver food to your house, fad diets, and all the things. I had tried it all, and nothing ever, well, it worked quickly, momentarily, but it was nothing I could stick with because it was so drastic that I couldn't stick with it. So fast forward a little bit to when I was going back to work after my 12 weeks of maternity leave. I'm a nurse. I was working full time in a doctor's office, family practice clinic. And I was a mom, just kind of trying to do all the things. And I had to bring my 12-week-old son to daycare, and I really had a hard time with that. And so I had been following this girl, which is my coach now, on social media, and she was a stranger. I did not know her from anyone, but she had also just had her third baby. And I watched her get into working out, and she started losing the baby weight. She was consistent, and she was also being able to stay home with her kids. Like, she was not sending them to daycare when I was going back to work, sending my kids to daycare, struggling, working like a mad person, and then trying to do all the things, coming home and not sleeping at night, and all the things. And for so long I had kind of followed along with her because something about her intrigued me. But I don't know, I just always thought, okay, she must have something I don't. There must be something in her life where, this is easy for her. It must just be her. I don't know. I don't know. I just never thought I could do any of this. I am super shy. I'm not outgoing. I do not start conversations. I'm awkward. I've never worked out. I are like stuck with it. I just had all these things. And so finally in February of 2020, I decided to hear her out. I reached out to her and I said, okay, I want to learn more about what you're doing, because it was either that or I was going to have to get a second job because we were living so paycheck to paycheck. I was stressing, like when we would go to the grocery store, I like, do I have enough money to pay for groceries? I would have to add things up in my head to make sure I wasn't going over what I knew we had in our bank account. And that is the worst feeling. And so I was like, okay, I've got to do something so that we're not stressing about money. My husband already works two jobs because he's in the Coast Guard. So he's, between his regular job and the Coast Guard, he is providing two incomes to us. So anyway, I felt like it was my responsibility to find something else. So I just was like, maybe like you, what do I have to lose by hearing her out? And from that moment, I started my journey to hold myself more accountable. I started sharing it, and I started inviting, um, in my posts on social media, people to do it with me. So I didn't have results, I didn't have experience. I just was one step ahead because I had started, and I was saying, hey, here's what I'm doing. Do this with me. And then as time went by, I got results. I stayed consistent. I fell in love. And my whole life changed. And so that is why I'm here, is because this has truly changed my life in so many ways. And I just want everyone in the world to know that if you feel like I used to feel, if you're struggling on your health and fitness journey, if you're living paycheck to paycheck, if you just want a little extra or you want something bigger, this opportunity could be for you, and I'm super excited to share it. So I am going to get up some pretty slides now while I let Hallie tell you guys about her story.
Okay, hello. If you are on here and you don't know me, I'm not the one that invited you onto this. My name is Hallie. I have been a coach, or a partner as we call it now, since January of 2021. So it will be 2 years the end of this month, which is insane to me. So hard to believe. But I have been doing this for 2 years now, the coaching part, and I have actually been doing the body workouts and the nutrition and the products since November of 2021. So I actually signed up with Erin. Erin is my coach. And I followed Erin on social media for probably, it was less than a year, but maybe like 9 months or so. And we just have mutual friends. So we ended up like on social media together. And I just always remember thinking, like, I wish I could do that. I wish I could like do the workouts. Because I guess I like am rambling and should back up. I am also a mom of three, like Erin. My youngest is going to turn 4 on this Friday, actually January 12th. My youngest will be 4. And after he was born, I did lose like the postpartum weight, but then it came back because I just wasn't like being active, and I had 3 kids and I was stressed and overwhelmed. So while all this was going on and I was like slowly gaining all the weight I had lost postpartum, and I was watching Erin on social media, and I was overwhelmed and I was burnt out, and just a lot going on as a mom of 3, I was in awe that she could do. I'm like, how does she work out and have 3 kids? How does she like eat healthy and do this? And she finally reached out to me. And I am so thankful for that. And that's part of like why I do what I do and why I can reach out and talk to people. Because I think, what if Erin didn't reach out to me? Like, where would I be? Because that was the start to my journey, was her reaching out to me finally like hitting that point where I'm like, yes, I have to do something for myself. Like, something's got to give here. What do I have to lose? I've got to give it a try. And if I'm going to invest in my health and fitness, because as a mom, it is hard to spend money on ourselves, and it is hard to invest in ourselves. I knew if I'm going to do this, I'm going to commit with it. I'm going to stick with it. And I did. And you guys, I've never been someone that, well, you will never find me in a gym because I'm terrified of gyms and working out in front of people. I've never stuck with at-home workouts. I had tried like YouTube and Amazon and like free stuff, but there's no accountability, there's no commitment, and I just didn't stick with it. But this I stuck with. This I like hit play the first day, finished it, hit play the second day, finished it, and stuck with it, and fell in love with like working out, fell in love with the products, fell in love with the nutrition program and the community piece, which honestly, you don't realize like you're missing and you need. But having that, like having someone reach out and just check in and be like, hey, how was day one? How did that feel? And having that group where other women, other moms are going through the same thing you are, it's huge. Like having that community piece has been huge for me. So when Erin reached out again and we started talking about the business opportunity, it honestly was something I never pictured that I could do. Never. Like, at this point, I was doing the workouts and I'd look at Erin and think, I can't believe she shares it on social media. I could never do that. I could never talk in my stories. I could never invite people. I could never share my transformation pictures. Are you kidding me? I could never share that. Like, all thoughts I had. And now this is what I do. Now I'm here on a Sunday night sharing my story with you, because you can have those thoughts and you can be scared, but you never really know until you give it a try. And honestly, I had that same thought when I finally decided to do this. What did I have to lose? Like, I knew the products worked. I knew the workouts worked. I knew the community was important. So really, why not share that with other people? What's the worst that can happen? And the best that can happen is I help another mom. And that's truly like why I got started on this journey, was just to help someone else who maybe was feeling the way I felt when I first began. And I'm so thankful that I said yes. So thankful that this is what I do now, is share this and share this opportunity, because it's led to so many other amazing things. It's led to like meeting new people, traveling, all things we're going to talk about tonight. And also like this huge team that we're on, which is a bigger part of our community that Erin's going to talk about now, is that team as well.
Yes. So we are part of a bigger team. And I kind of talked about how I was using my coach's webinar link. And so our bigger team, um, we are part of the top team and the number, well, it's not finalized for last year yet. So I'm not sure if we're number 2 or number 3. It was close between number two. So we have some of the most successful coaches or partners. You'll hear us probably call them both because we do both things. We partner with the company and we kind of coach um, and cheer people on. So you might hear us call ourselves both. But we are part of the top team. The top coaches are on our team. So we have the best of the best mentoring us and mentoring you. So you get literally the best, which is how many people can say that? So cool. So the first thing, and I'm sure everyone wants to know this, right? Like, what is coaching or partnering? Like, what does that even mean? What is it? And it's super simple. We help, our goal is typically to help 3 or more people every month by connecting them with the programs and products that we use, that we believe in, that have given us the results that you see on social media that we're sharing. We connect them with those. We help them get results with those products and programs, and we hold them accountable in our private online challenge groups. So we have our own little community. It's all online, it's in a separate app. And we help people stay motivated and stay consistent, and we cheer them on, and we provide this community for them to have success. So it is that simple. And then I think I'm passing this off to Hallie to talk about this is for you.
Yeah, so let's think about like, because that's why you're here, right? Is to think, to hear our stories and why we do this. But I want you to envision, like, is this for you? And really get that idea in your head. So this is for you if you're on your health and fitness journey already, or if you want to be on your health and fitness journey. And you've heard what's cool about this is Erin and I both have different stories when it comes to this. I was already on my health and fitness journey when I started as a coach. Erin did it at the same time. And we both have seen a lot of success with this. So it can be either one. And then truly, you have to want to help others and make a meaningful impact. Like that number one here, you have to want to be make that impact, help others on their journey, and have that drive, like that fulfillment for wanting to help people. And then also, if you want to get your products paid for, will you enjoy a discount? Like we love our products. We swear by them. If you follow us on social media, you see us with our energized boomerangs when we have root workouts. Like we love our products. It's even cooler to get them paid for because we're going to use them no matter what. So why not cover the cost of them at the same time? And then if you want to earn that income while helping others, and that's really the gist of like, if it's for you, is that basic part right there.
Yes. And so one of the things that we do, like our number one job, and this is why it's first, is our own journey. It is reaching our own goals, getting our own results on our journey. So we are proof that the programs and the products work because we are using them and we are getting results. And everyone's results are different. We all have different goals, but what we're doing is working towards whatever they are for us and just being the best version of ourselves and showing the proof that this works and that it can work for someone else too. And real quick before I move on here too, if you have questions while we're talking, please feel free to drop them in the chat and we will have a Q&A at the end and answer any questions that come up. I can't see anything while I have my screen shared, so I promise we'll answer them at the end though. Okay. And then I kind of already talked about this, but your first job is you getting results and sharing it. So we kind of use social media like it's our health and fitness journal. So it is like a documentary of our lives. So we're not just sharing only sweaty selfies, but sharing life and sharing how we fit workouts and nutrition and everything into our lives as moms, wives, working, not working, whatever the case is for you. It's how you make it work for you that inspires someone else and shows them that it's possible for them too. Um, and I'm gonna mute.
And obviously, a big thing of what we do, which I think can be the most intimidating part for a lot of people, is yes, we invite people to join us. And I said this in the beginning. Erin invited me, and I'm so thankful for that every day. And I'm so thankful that she not only invited me, but then she reached out again so that I could say yes. So we do invite people, but we do that in a way that to me, and we actually like had a conversation with someone this weekend about it. It doesn't have to, like, I don't send cold messages. I'm not just inviting random people. We're connecting with new people. We're sharing our journey, like Erin was just talking about on social media. And then we're inviting those people to join us. So in the beginning, it might look like, yes, texting your best friend, but I think about it in a way of like, if I have some makeup that I love, or like leggings or a sports bra or something that you want to share, like you're going to share that with people. This is the same thing. If you truly like love the products, love the workouts, you're going to want to share that. So it should be with people that you trust and care about, texting your best friends, your family, and sharing this with them. Publicly inviting on social media. Again, I get it. So scary. You don't have to do it right away. But how do people know that you have something to offer if you don't share? They can't read your mind. They don't know. So yes, it's intimidating at first, but you do it in a way that feels authentic to you at the same time while leaving your comfort zone. And then you personally invite people at the same time. And again, that is not just like a random hey girl message. That's having conversations, like authentic conversations with people, really finding out like, do they have the same health and fitness struggles that you do? How can you help them? And having just like that authentic conversation. And again, for us, like inviting our mom friends, we're both busy moms of three. Like being able to realize that we can do something from home, we can do a workout from home while our kids play or take a nap or whatever it is. We don't have to drive to a gym, find childcare and all of that. Like you share that authentically with them, because if it can help you, it can probably help them too. So yes, we invite, but it's in a way that it like truly is about helping people. And then Erin's going to talk a little bit about what we do to help them once they do say yes.
And mom life, my kids just walked in. I told them not to. I told my husband to keep them out. That's what happens every time, because it happened last time too. Okay, so it happens, right? That's part of life. And I said goodnight to them, but they just wanted to come in. So here we are. Anyway, so we help people get results. And I talked about this too. We connect our clients with the tools that we are using to help them be successful and to help them get results. And we give them our community, our tools, our groups, and we support them. We check in. And then, it honestly, I have said this from almost the very beginning, but it feels like family. It feels like some of these people don't know each other. I actually did not. Helly and I grew up almost in the same town, but we didn't know each other before Body. And, it's that connection and having something in common that, you feel connected to the group and like you have made friends with those people in the group, because you're all on the same journey together, and you all have the struggles and you all have the triumphs too, and you share those, and it just builds that trust and that feeling, and you feel like you're a part of it. So it really has been a game changer for me and for so many others, even though it is virtual. um
And so those clients that you're getting results for, that's how you build your team. And I mean, we're like the perfect example. I started as Erin's client. I started in her group thinking I would never be like also partnering with her, and then grew from there. So you help your clients get started. And then as they fall in love, not all of them, of course, not everyone's going to share their journey and do this, but that's how you build it. And then You grow from there authentically. And that's that community piece, that family piece that Erin was talking about, is that you get so close and connected and you do feel like a family. And then you can earn trips and be with your family. The picture on the last slide was when it's not a trip you earn, but it was our summit trip in San Antonio this past summer. And then this picture is from Mexico. We were in Riviera Maya this past March. Erin and I are both there, but a couple other girls that we partner with are in this as well. This is a trip you earn for helping 3 people a month. And in just about a little over 2 months, Erin and I are headed to the Dominican, which I've never been, but she has been, for the same trip. It's called the Success Club trip. They have one every year, and you earn that helping 3 people a month. And how cool is that? This is an all-inclusive resort, which I had never done one until Mexico, and it is amazing. So cannot say enough good things about that, like being able to earn a trip and how cool that is just for doing something you love, like doing it, like having your own health and fitness journey and helping others get started on theirs. You can earn a trip, like a all-inclusive trip. It's just wild to me, but it's one of the best perks that you never like would have thought of otherwise. And then this is just some different things that we've done, because when you join our team of partners, like you're joining this family, this community. We're busy women, but we love helping others, and we have big dreams, we have big goals, and we all help each other. That's one of the things I love, is like it's not a competition. We're all like working together. We share what works, we bounce ideas off of each other, and it's truly like women supporting women. And I love that part so much. And now Erin is going to talk a little bit about like how this is a business, how you do earn an income and make this like the business piece of it.
Yes. Oh my gosh, all these trips. I just love looking at all these pictures and I cannot wait for the Dominican. Oh my gosh. And like Hallie said, that was something when I said yes, I didn't even know that existed. And what a cool thing to just kind of be a surprise. Like, hey, by the way, yes. And my husband and I had never been on vacations together. We'd been married over 10 years and at the time when I joined, and now we've been on this will be our third all-inclusive resort trip because of this company and this opportunity. So, okay, so how we earn an income. There are several different ways, and I don't want to go into them too much because it can get a little confusing, but we earn commission. So every person that we help, just kind of depending on how we help them, we earn a commission from whatever they end up purchasing. We also earn bonuses, and these bonuses kind of come as you kind of are growing your team, you're helping more people, and you're really like on your journey and helping. So you have the potential to earn an income in many different ways. So it's really nice. And there is no like you have to earn a certain amount or there's no requirements, there's no minimums, there's no penalties, which is nice. You just earn whatever you earn. Your income is a direct reflection of your hard work. So this is the income disclaimer. We do not just get paid for being a partner. We do get paid for our work. So, we work hard and I enjoy like literally every single second of it, but it is work and it does take up my time and we get paid based on our work. And this graph is kind of hard to see. You can Google it. And it shows average earnings, like low earnings, average, and high earnings for the different ranks. And just it's really fun and I don't know, for me, motivating to see potential. So I really like to look at this graph and see like, okay, like that would be awesome. That's just my kind of thoughts about seeing numbers and just kind of thinking about what is truly possible and how much of a opportunity it is to not only get to work on your own health and fitness journey, be the best version of yourself, but also have it be your job to help other people. Like what a freaking cool thing. Um, and Hallie, is this yours? I can't even remember if this is
It
mine.
is.
Okay.
Yes. Let's talk about some training. So, first, let me say one of the things I love about this is this is your business. Like when you choose to do this, you don't have a boss. You can do this however you want. But at the same time, you get all the training and the resources of the number one team in the entire network. Like, I just, to have both of those is so incredible to me. You get to choose how you run your business. You get to choose how hard you work. You get to choose how many hours you put in, when you put those hours in, like how you do it, how you make it work for you. But you have all the resources and training available to you to be successful at the same time. So it's the best of both worlds, truly. In the training that we have a new training group that runs once a month for an entire team. So this is the number one team in the network training. You're in a group with others. It's incredible stuff. And it is actually starting not this coming Monday, not tomorrow. So don't read that and panic and think, oh my gosh, I got to decide right now because I'm starting tomorrow morning. It's starting the following Monday, and that date escapes me right now. I think it's the 15th of January. But then you also have training. If that group setting doesn't work for you, Aaron and I have a training resource that we send you directly and work through with you. And then you have both of us at, like, whether I'm the one that invited you and you're doing this with me, or it's Aaron or a different partner, you have us like in your back pocket to answer questions, to walk you through things, to help you out. I mean, there are still days that I message Aaron and I'm like, well, what do you think about this? And we bounce ideas off each other, and we have group chats with like our smaller team that we talk about things and what's working and what's not working. And that's that community family piece where we're not competing against each other. So yes, this business is yours to do, like, how run it how you want to, but you have that help and you have that like mentorship all at the same time. And then we talk about your first goal. So I think we've mentioned this further up, but truly your first goal is helping 3 people, because that helps you earn that first paycheck and get your products paid for and that initial cost paid for, which Aaron will talk about in the next one. But you help 3 new people get started that first month, and then that will cover.
Yes, and I just totally skipped ahead. Sorry, Allie, I didn't mean to. But yes, so the cost to get started, this package includes literally everything that you need for your own health and fitness journey. And so if you're already on your health and fitness journey with us, then you already have all of these essentials, and it's super easy and actually free to upgrade to a partner account to give you all of the tools and resources that you need. If you're not already on your health and fitness journey with us, this is the package that we would get you, and it would give you access to the workouts, to our nutrition programs, and it would give you also all of the tools that you need to be successful with your journey partnering. We have so many amazing tools and resources that Body provides us, and they are all included in that package. And then after your first month, there is a $15.95 per month business fee. And if you are military, there is a way to waive that fee, which is so nice. But if you think about it, we are so lucky to have Body, because I know, other companies where you have to order product and you have to keep it in your house. And then as people order from you, you have to physically ship it. You have to take care of returns. You have to take care of handling like money or whatever. We don't do any of that. Body takes care of all of that for us. So they take care of shipping and returns and customer service, and they give us like the best products that go through testing, and they give us new workouts and all of these things that we can offer people. And we only have to pay $15.95 a month for all of that, plus trainings and tools and guides for our groups, lots and lots and lots and lots of stuff. And it's all included in that $15.95. Plus, we also get 20% discount on all of our products. So not only do we get to use them, because I'd use them anyway, I get a discount. So it is like the coolest thing ever, because we want to be using our products and we want to save on them too, right?
All right, so let's talk about what's next. And first, I have to throw a little bit of girl math out there, which I've never had a name for this, but I've seen this new thing like on Instagram and everyone's saying it's girl math. So I'm going to call this that too. I guess this is what it is. But when you see the price for the total solution pack, which is what you start with, that 219 price, and it is like an initial investment, to me that is the cost for your own health and fitness journey. Like that's what you get to get access to the workouts, to get access to the nutrition program, to get the products to try. So that's also like someone just signing up on their own journey. That's what they're paying. So you like joining as a partner is free because you're buying that to like commit to your own health and fitness journey. This is just how I look at it, so I have to share it because like that's how my mind works. Is that's why I was like, I don't have anything to lose because I was buying that anyways for myself. And then when it comes to the 15.95 fee and the discount, I'm buying the products anyway. So I want that 20% discount because I'm like saving over 15.95 a month. So hopefully that makes sense and it's not just my weird math brain and how I do things, but to me, I'm using the products anyways. I'm paying for them anyways. So it's like the partnering is just a bonus because I'm going to pay that no matter what and use my products and do my workouts anyways. Hopefully that makes sense. But that's my girl math that I had to share with you because I'm like, this is how I look at it, is like just that added bonus. And if you kind of see it that same way and you're thinking like this, I'm ready to get some more information, I'm ready to chat, tell your partner that invited you that you're ready to go. Reach out to Erin, reach out to myself, or if it's someone else on our team that invited you to this, and have that conversation with them. And then pick your supplements that you want to start with. We have some really good ones. Our pre workout, we're obsessed with. Obviously, our Shakeology we drink every day, but have that conversation so that we can send you the link of what you want to try so that you can fall in love with the products and help others do the same. You have to believe in what you're selling. That's a huge part of this. And that's why we can do it because we know they work so that we can share them. And then we'll get you set up for the training that's starting the following Monday, a week from tomorrow, but there's still steps from now in between then to kind of like get you started and ready to go. And then I can't see the Q&A, but Erin's going to check on that. And I think we might have a couple questions that came in earlier too that she's going to answer.
Yes. So time for Q&A. Let me stop my screen share. And yes, we had a couple of questions. And so I wanted to answer these because they're really good. So let's see here. One was a question about it being possible to do this if you are working full time. And I think I kind of mentioned in my story that when I first started my journey and started partnering, I did it at the same time. And I was working full time, 8 to 5, Monday through Friday at the time. And it's totally possible. That is how I started my business. And I don't still work full time anymore, which is such a blessing. But um, I promise you it is possible. Does it take a little, um, I don't know what the word is, you have to be willing to do it. I was willing to do a little bit here and there throughout my day. Whenever I could fit something in, I would do a little bit of something, whether that was sending a quick message to someone or responding to a message quick while I was in the bathroom or on my lunch break. It did require some planning, but it ultimately, I saw the potential in this business and I was willing to kind of do whatever it took to get there, and I knew that I needed to do this for myself and for our family, and so I was like, "Okay, I've gotta do this," and, it's totally possible. So, that was the first question, and then, I don't have many followers or people I know who would be interested. Where would I start? Oh my goodness, this just speaks to my heart because I will tell you, I did not have I never shared on social media. I barely had an Instagram account. I think I really only had it because I wanted to just be able to scroll. I never posted on there. The only thing I ever shared on Facebook was pictures of my kids at like Christmas for family and friends that lived in Maine or whatever for where I'm from. But I never shared to my stories. I didn't even know how to do that. I never posted about myself. I would never even take a picture of myself, forget about posting it. And I didn't really have any followers either. I mean, I might have had a couple hundred followers. It was really nothing. So, yes, the answer is yes, you can absolutely do this even if you feel like, oh my gosh, I only have 200 friends. 200 friends is 200 friends. That's 200 people. And we're saying you only have to help 3 people. I mean, we'd love to have you help more, as many as possible, but 200 people is a lot of people. And we'll teach you how to talk to people and how to actually grow your following and to get more followers, and to do it in a way that feels good to you. So don't worry about where you're at right now because we've been there. And I can tell you, I am the most socially awkward person ever. Like, I walk into a room and I will be in the corner hiding. Like, I'm not gonna start conversations or anything. So don't let like being shy and not super social stop you from this business because you can be successful. Um, and I can show you, we can show you how. Hallie and I can. So, and the last question, which is a really easy one, how often do you get paid? And I love the answer to this question because it is so helpful. We get paid every week. So every Thursday is our payday in this business. And it's also the day that we celebrate kind of milestones in our businesses called rank advancements, where we are kind of growing and helping others and just building and seeing success in our businesses. So that is celebrated on Thursdays as well. So Thursdays is a big day. Thursdays are a big day. But yes, we get paid once a week, which is so nice. But I don't see any questions on here. So I think that was it. And I just want to thank you all so much for joining tonight. This is my absolute favorite thing. I could go on and on and on and ramble, but I just want to thank you for joining. And I can't wait to talk to you more about this opportunity. If this sounds like something that you might be interested in, just reach out to us and we would be happy to answer any private questions or just help you get started. So enjoy the rest of your Sunday evening, and we will see you soon.